Hi, today I wanted to share some tips and tricks for you regarding keeping your credit score up as high as possible, maintaining a high credit score. As you know, with mortgages, the higher your score is, the better terms you're going to be able to get. So obviously, everyone is always looking to have a good credit score, but it's really important when it comes to mortgages because the lower your score, the higher the higher the mortgage insurance on conventional loans, things of that sort. So we always want to make sure that you're doing everything you can to kind of keep your score up as high as possible. And I've just got a few tips for you that I think might be helpful. The first one kind of goes without saying, and that is you want to make sure and always pay your bills on time. Don't pay your bills late as far as any credit cards, auto loans, student loans, et cetera. Anything that's getting reported to the Bureau, you want to make sure that you're paying it in a timely fashion and that you're not allowing that to go late. Because when it goes late, it will really have a negative impact on your score, especially if you have a relatively high score to begin with and now you miss a payment. It really kind of amplifies it for, various reasons. The next thing you want to consider doing is keeping your credit card balances at 30% utilization or less. Now, what do I mean by utilization? Utilization has to do with if you have a credit card, for example, that has $1,000 limit, you don't want to owe any more than like $300 on it when it reports to the credit bureau. When it reports to the credit bureau is when your statement cuts. So every month, your credit card statement will cut and it's going to report to the bureau. It's going to say your limit is 1,000, you owe 300, and your minimum payment due is $25, for example. That utilization in that example is at 30%. So you want to be at that or below if at all possible. 10% is actually ideal, but at least 30% puts you in a really good spot as far as your credit score is concerned. Don't do what some of my clients have done in the past where they have a credit card and in their minds, they're paying it every month, they're paying it in full, and they can't understand why their score's not going up. Well, that's because they may have that same $1,000 limit. They're charging $1,000 or $900 on the account each month and then paying it in full when the statement cuts. The problem with that is what ends up happening is now you're at a 90% or 100% utilization and not at that 30%. Credit cards only report one time a month, and that's when the statement cuts. So be aware of when your statement cuts and make sure that your balances are at that 30% or less, if at all possible, again, to kind of maximize your score. Another tip is don't go and open too many accounts. So in other words, don't have a bunch of inquiries, opening all kinds of different accounts in a short period of time. Multiple inquiries and multiple new accounts within a short period of time will bring down your credit score. So even though you're thinking, hey, I'm going to help my score by having more credit, you don't want to do it all at once. You want to kind of space it out. Don't have a bunch of inquiries in a short period of time. That will also hurt your score. Another thing that you might want to do is on an annual basis, check your credit report. Make sure that everything is reported correctly. If there's any inaccuracies or any problems with it, dispute those items because you want to remove anything that is inaccurate or incorrect. Diversify the credit types. So in other words, it's good to have installment type loans where you have a set monthly payment every month that you have to make, as well as revolving debt, which would be credit cards. So those are having different types of credit will also help your overall score. If all you have is a credit card, you're going to have a decent score if you're handling that okay, but it could be even higher if you have a diversified credit. And lastly, you might want to consider paying off any debt that you have in a very strategic manner. There's a couple different ways you can go about this. Let's just say you have several credit cards and some of them have really high interest rates. Some of them have larger balances, but lower rates. You can attack it one of two ways. You can either take the highest balances and work on those first, or take the ones with the highest interest rates and work on those first. But what you want to do is apply, extra to those each month, not just the minimum, get them paid down, paid off. And then once that one's paid off, take whatever you've been applying to that card and start now applying it to the next card that you want to attack. Kind of take it in a very strategic manner and work on getting those down. So these are just a few things that I think might be helpful, especially if you're thinking of getting a mortgage in the next, 3, 6, 12 months. It's something that you can start working on now so that when you're ready, we know that your score is higher. Another thing that you can always do too is if you feel like you've done some work on your credit, you're not really quite sure where it's at, you can always check in with us. We can look to pre-qualify you, pre-approve you, get your credit ran, and just kind of see where you're at so that if you've got additional work to do, we can set a plan for you to get that taken care of before you ultimately are ready to purchase. So listen, I hope you found this information helpful. If you did, please do me a favor and like and subscribe to our page. We would really appreciate that. If you have any additional questions on getting qualified or any additional questions around credit and how it works and some different things that we can do to improve your score, feel free to give us a call, text us. We're always here to help. Have a great day. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.